Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're back. You did the nay-nay.
I was in timeout for a little bit.
Dude, I don't know what that was, but you disappointed me. You let Jack beat you at something. Do you know how bad that is?
Look, I did it.
Jack beat you at something.
I didn't wuss out. I did it.
I guess that's a good way.
The sad part is, like, deep down, I kind of like Max a little bit more than Jack. Like,
right?
You're so bad at, like, everything.
Everything.
Like,
Everything we do.
Like, I want to like you so bad.
But you just don't let us.
But you just suck.
It's like being a Mets fan. Because I'm a Mets fan.
You're a Mets fan?
And I want to be a Mets fan.
This year.
They're not that bad, but it's like I want to be a Mets fan, but like
I'm a Laker fan.
I have no idea what you guys.
I know what hell is like. I'm a Laker fan.
It could
I've been in hell.
Could be sports.
I live in hell.
I don't know.
You're a Manchester United fan, so you had a rough year.
We have the number 2 pick. We're gonna pick a bum though. I feel
Yeah,
like.
dude. Same. Man United with the number 2 pick. That's great. What?
I had to explain the NFL draft to this guy during Pro League, and he had no clue what was going on.
No idea what was gonna.
Pass off. Oh, we'll do a draft. How does the draft work? That's what he says. He's like, yeah, we'll do a draft. How does it work?
Americans love drafts. It's like, hey, let's do a draft. Yeah. I'm like, okay, we'll do a draft. What's a draft? I know what the draft is now.
All right, good.
The snake draft?
Yeah.
It's a type draft.
That way, and then that way.
I got him. Anyway, Quickscope time.
Yep.
We thought we'd bring in a neutral.
Oh, I don't have
You did the questions today, right?
Jack.
Oh,
Jack did them.
God. Why did we let the new guy do the questions?
I don't know.
It's gonna be bad.
But this is how it was back in March.
Jack has never done the questions.
No, I'm saying like me like the moderator.
Yeah. But you did the questions,
right.
which made it good because the questions were good.
Right.
Now the questions are probably gonna be bad.
Yeah, well, let's start.
All right. Anyway, go on.
Anyway, all right. First question. I'm gonna let Matt go first. All right, Matt. Do you think Epsilon?
What is this favoritism?
Do you think Epsilon? Hey, all right. Do you think Epsilon will qualify for Season 3 with their new roster?
Yes, I think Epsilon will qualify for Season 3 with their new roster. I think when we broke it down with me, Ben, and Puckett before, so there's a lot of crappy rosters put together. Epsilon, they have a chance to become one of the stronger of the rosters that's on paper put together. I mean, Swanee is a very talented player, comes over, he had great success in North America when he was here. Remy and Nagafen, they're teaming together. They were very strong. AR actually put Remy in the last week of the Pro League. They started to win some games, almost make a comeback, just a little bit, just didn't make it. And then Royalty, I mean, you look at that guy. If he's as good as everyone says he's going to be, even if he isn't, I mean, nobody on that sheet of teams that qualified is too scared of those guys. Do you expect this team to make?
Me?
No.
Or Ben?
Absolutely no.
Yeah?
Nope. I think guaranteed teams, you got Prophecy. Like, we can all agree. If they don't qualify, something has gone terribly, terribly wrong.
Yep, like somebody didn't make their flight or something.
Right. You look at Team Orbit, actually Burns, Vicento, Happy. For me, that team, 100%, they're safe. I think E6, 100%, they're safe. Comes down to that last spot for me, and I think, teams like Isolation, eSports, I think they have a good say. Even Optic Nation have a little bit of a say. I'm not fond of Epsilon. I don't know why. It depends when does Swanee fly over, or is Swanee staying? Has he got enough time to acclimatize? Doesn't want to be jet lagged, blah, 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 blah. All the usual nonsense which comes around a European coming across. For me, I look at ON as kind of stronger than that Epsilon team.
No, I mean, I think the real question mark really is Royalty. Because as far as knowing
I guess
how good he is.
No one, well, we don't really know.
Right.
The players are like, yeah, this guy's really good. Great. Like a player is telling me another player is really, really good.
Right.
You hear that all the time.
I mean,
every time you hear, oh, watch out for this guy at an event. And it's like,
I mean, I guess he's got to be.
I'll look out.
He's got to be kind of good if Nagafen wants to stop teaming with, with Prophecy to go team with him. So
he got dropped.
Yeah.
We have a choice.
Oh, right. Well,
didn't like Nagafen just say, oh man, hey, I'm gonna leave Prophecy to go team with somebody playing in Europe and some guy I don't even know.
I forgot he was dropped.
That's a great decision by Nagafen. Yeah.
Sorry.
10 out of 10.
I forgot he was dropped.
This is why Max is the host, and he doesn't actually get
the moderator.
to answer the questions.
Right, exactly.
Because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
And
you've gone so red now.
Yeah, I was a little embarrassed. And I'm not. Well, I mean, I wasn't as red as I walked off camera after that.
That's right. Ben was searching the sheet of teams. He's like, oh, where's Wheats?
That was Puckett. What are you on about?
And Ben was looking. You were looking too.
No.
I was in here chugging.
I looked at the Puckett. I was like, Wheats? What? And I was like, wait a minute. And then you were like, he's on Rise. I was like, yeah, he's on Rise. Like, what the hell?
Nah, you know.
You're trying to drag. What?
You know.
Okay.
Well, apparently Matt won.
You have to wait for the stream to catch up.
We'll wait.
You have to wait for the stream. What the hell is it? Give me the nay-nay. Go do the nay-nay. Go on.
I have won.
No, you haven't. It's 50-50.
The people have spoken.
Mad Cat Doolies.
The Mad Cat Doolies. Pop.
Next person to get a vote wins.
Nature.
You got to vote on Twitter. Oh, there you go. I won.
Wait.
1-0 in favor of me.
You're the host.
I am.
70-80%.
No.
The
but I'm
vote's
not
gone.
I'm not the director. He took the lower third down.
Put one down for me. Give me your pen. Give me the pen. I won.
I got that pen.
Segment number 1 of the Quickscope. Go.
All right. Ben, you get this question.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm so glad you gave me the second question.
Of course. This is a 2-part question.
Oh, great. Will you stop looking at the questions?
Yeah.
You have a copy of the question. I'm the only one without a copy of the questions.
Okay, enough complaining.
Ooh, got him.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, Ben.
Okay.
Was Killa the issue for Optic Nation? And did he deserve to be dropped?
Basically what you're saying is you said, here's a hole, go jump in it. Then when you're in the hole, dig a little bit deeper is basically what you said.
Jack made the questions.
Yeah, okay, great.
Jack made the questions.
Can we go to question number 3?
No, you got answers.
Was Killa the issue? No. I don't think he was. I think the team as a whole is the issue. You look at them from Season 1, they finished kind of in the bottom 4. No surprise, they finished in the bottom 4 again. The issue isn't just one player, it's that combination of players. They should not be playing together. Fact. Separate. It doesn't work. Get rid of the combination of, oh yeah, you know, we're a duo. No, you were a duo. Now you can't play together. Like, let's get that down. Did he deserve to be dropped? You could have dropped any one of the players, I think. Any one of them.
I mean,
and it would have, like, would it matter? Probably not.
Well, the main argument was, you know, Mir and Killa, they need to break them up, and I guess it was either Killa or Miracles, and I guess they went with Killa.
I mean, all right, who's better for the brand?
Right, well, see, here's where I would say, like, yes, he was kind of the one who, I mean, you look at it, it's like, okay, Killa and Mir had to go. It's like, I feel like Killa is the one who, like, stirs the pot, you know what I mean? Like, riles everybody up. I think probably that was the easier of the choices, to let Killa go instead of Mir.
It's definitely easier, but I don't think you can really blame it on
Do I think it fixes his team? No way.
Right, that's ultimately, like,
no,
it doesn't matter.
The question, yeah, it doesn't matter.
It literally doesn't matter.
Right, yeah.
You could have dropped
like,
anyway.
It's like, do they gain anything when dropping Killa? Like, I don't know. I mean, I just don't, I'm not too confident in the ON squad. Although, like, Bo's, like, it happens. Like, Bo's, like, they'll struggle, like, online, whatever, and then they'll show up to the event, and, like, Bo's will have a good event. Like, he'll crush.
Right. Agreed. So, no and yes.
I don't know. Is there a way for somebody to win that argument? Like, we just really, like, there's nothing really to argue there.
Just go to the next one.
Yeah,
Just go to the next question. That was terrible.
All right, so
this is why I don't like him making the questions. They're really bad.
Hey, I'm sorry. I should have done it. All right. So, Matt, your turn. Is Enigma 6 one of the top 5 teams in North America?
Is that really written down?
Signed, Jack Dunlop. A Courage on Twitter.
No. Enigma 6 is not one of the best 5 teams in North America. Don't think they had a great UMG Cali. Can they do it again without anybody going positive? Like, only against pro teams? Like, no. I don't think so. They win Michigan eSports land. They win 2 best of 5s against, what, Parasite, Goon, Saints, and Prove, or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I want to see them, like, how, like, if they were in the pro league, like, what would they do?
Name the top 5 teams in North America right now.
Say it's OG, Denial, FaZe.
Not in any order, or this is
no, forget it. Just name the top 5. That's 3.
3. Envy.
Okay. Who's that 5th team?
I'd probably say Elevate.
You're telling me E6 isn't better than Elevate?
Nah, E6 isn't better than Elevate.
Really? I 100% agree with the top 4, but I have E6 in my top 5.
You think E6 is better than Elevate?
In the current state of like the game, yes, I do. I think
Elevate's
they have. I think they have
3 or 4 seed going.
I think they have like better teamwork overall. I think they proved that with everyone
in
going
a
negative.
best of 7.
That's crazy.
In a best of 7 tomorrow on LAN, you would take the Elevate full roster, the one with Slack.
Why is it? Hold on. Why does it need to be a best of 7?
Let's say they were at X Games,
but they're not.
Okay, fine. So let's say it's a best of 5.
Okay.
The best of 5 against the full Elevate lineup.
I think E6 would win.
E6
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 of those games.
6 out of the 10 times they played. Okay, I kind of think it's like hot team at the moment.
So where do you have
Like-
E6? Where do you have E6?
Oh, they're definitely in my top like 8. I think they're more towards like the 6. They're right outside of my top 5. Like I'm not saying like they're.
No,
I'm not saying they're like they got a top 16 team. I think like they're probably around like realistically they're like if they were to play again in the pro league, they would probably realistically place around like 6 through 8.
Do you have them above
I would have
Prophecy?
them
Like
above
7
that.
through 8.
Do you have them above Prophecy or no? I mean, obviously Prophecy's not an
Right
X Games,
now,
but
like-
in terms
Like
of
what?
top
Like
18.
right? Like I don't know.
Like if you
Take Prophecy on paper, like yeah, that
Yeah.
should have been like a team that's.
But it wasn't.
How much better was Octane than Naga?
I mean,
I don't know.
Octane's
crushed.
been so consistent. Like
Yeah.
his online stats, everyone's like, "Oh, you're just an online warrior." Guess what? He did the exact same thing online.
Yeah.
The guy's good. I just think E6 are a really talented team right now. I think there's a lot of hype around them. Their next event, like the next big event, is going to be key for them getting into season 3. If they get into season 3, that's
Right, like if they don't get into season 3, like
has the hype just died down?
that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good way of looking at it. 50-50. That's a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, really think it's a 50-50 debate in general.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah. As far as being a top 5 team, we've seen them at
I win.
2.
Right. I expected you to win that because like everyone's
would.
like so.
Oh,
Alright,
actually,
next.
oh, you're going up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, everyone's like all on the E6 like
Bad
you know
money.
hype train and everything right now. That's an easy side to bet to take.
Choo-choo.
Damn.
I just went with the more like
Yeah, that's why
realistic
I
side of
looked at
things.
you,
I was like, I easily could have said, oh, he's the
Alright.
second best team.
Anyway, next question.
I would
Alright.
lie to the people.
1-1.
So, Ben, Jack wants to know, X Games is going to be a best-of-7 format. Do you like or dislike this format?
How is this even? Like what?
And then, as a follow-up question, should best-of-7s also then be single elimination? And I guess for people who, at home, don't know that X Games is going to be best-of-7, it's going to be Hardpoint, Uplink, S&D, CTF, Hardpoint, Uplink, and then S&D again as Game 7. So, Ben,
This is a stupid question. Yes, I do like X Games being a best of 7. Shock, horror. You get to see more games at a prestigious event.
well, okay, I'm gonna change this question.
No, hold on. I'm gonna answer the question.
Okay.
Should a best of 7 also be single elimination? No. I want to see more games. I want to see as many games as we possibly get, especially X Games.
I like. See, that's where I'll disagree with you.
You think it should be?
I like single elimination. Single elim is so much easier for a viewer at home to follow than double elim. It's like, because then, like, a
Yeah.
team loses,
That's true.
and then they go off stream for, like, 2 days, and the next thing you know, like, Sunday, they're just, like, they just plop them right back
But-
in front of you. It's like, how the hell did they get back? Like,
But
nobody knows what
if
the
you-
hell happened.
But if you follow that losers bracket run, like one of the best things from Champs last year was, Envy just won a huge run through losers
Right, but
bracket.
doesn't it make it,
So
like,
much more
doesn't it,
storylines.
like, add, like, more intensity when it's, like, if you lose, you're just done?
Yeah, I think
If you
for me
lose,
the,
you're just done.
I think for me the bigger argument is like kind of sports. If you lose, you lose. There's no like, oh, I lost this
Right.
series, now I go down into this extra
So
little
aren't you
bracket
agreeing
where-
with me then?
No, because I don't think we're there yet. I don't think
It's
we
like you
should
look
do
at
that
like
format.
the Super Bowl, it's like one game. Like it's not like they play.
But then you guys
it's not
in
like
the
the playoffs,
playoffs,
there's-
you have
yeah,
like
but it's not like there's
20 different games, and I watch
Right.
the playoffs. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Now you're playing another game. It's like,
right, because it's like a best of 7 series. Like honestly, like it with the worst team, like I think like a best of 5, like you could potentially like a team could like upset like somebody, like let's say the other team, like whatever. Like best of 7, you will get the better team that wins, like
pretty
every time.
consistently.
Pretty consistently. I think if you did a best of 7 single elim, that'd be pretty dope.
I just feel like it'll be so quick, it'll be over before you even really begin.
What do you mean?
Like the event, like with a double elim, you get like so many more
okay.
games.
Like, are you saying like with 8 teams?
Yes.
Okay, see, I'm thinking of like, let's say it's like a Gfinity like pool
Oh,
play
then I would
into
agree with you.
best of 7.
Then I would 100%
I
agree
think
with
best
you.
of 7 for single limit
But-
that works. If with only 8 teams, it's hard. You have to do.
Right. Like, what are you gonna fill content with? Oh, here's one best of 7. You won. Bye bye. You're out.
see you tomorrow.
Like 2 games a day. Like that's where I'm thinking strictly for X Games.
Yeah.
For me, I think you need that double elim.
Yeah.
You get to see more Call of Duty action, which is ultimately what everyone wants. And you got the top 8 teams in the world right,
Right.
now playing as each
Right.
other.
No, I think for X
You wanna
Games,
see.
that's the format. That format's perfect.
Right.
So you're agreeing with me,
Well, I mean,
which means
No.
that you forfeit that. That's the rule.
but I thought, but it doesn't say
Actually, it does.
specifically for X Games. It says,
Yeah.
do you like the format? And then a single limb, we argued.
But we're talking about X Games. That's the
It
question.
doesn't specifically
I
say
think
that.
Jack meant, do you like best of 7 as a format, and then should it be single elimination? I like pool play into single elimination.
I agree. That would
Yeah.
be really cool. But
Which
for
I
X
agree
Games,
with.
there's only
Right.
18.
All right, so I
Very
won
true.
that question.
Well, no, because you agreed
No,
with
I
me, which
didn't
means
agree.
you actually forfeited the answer.
I didn't agree with you.
That is the rule.
Max, what happened?
I think Jack rigged these questions.
What happened with this one, though?
It says Matt won.
Thank you. All right.
I'm
Next
He-
question.
He agreed with my
Next
answer.
question, Max. Max.
Which is a forfeit by
Max.
Quickscope. By
ask the
Quickscope.
next question.
By
well, this is-
Quickscope
ask-
rules. By Quickscope rules, he has nullified his question.
Ask the next Max. All right.
No,
I'm
I'm
asking
not-
the
no,
next
I'm
question,
not-
Max.
You're not even
no,
the
no,
question.
no, no. I will lose automatically if I'm answering the question. Okay. Well,
So wait, you're not even going to answer who won the
no,
last
no,
question?
no. I'm
I
not
won.
letting him answer the question. Oh, he won. I'm sorry.
I won.
I apologize. Next time, I'll rate the questions in your favor. Don't. What are you gonna do?
He's gonna tweet himself out again or whatever. like he
I'm
did
not
that
tweeting
one time.
myself out on a soundboard. How am I going to tweet myself out on a soundboard?
I wasn't paying
Hold
any
on.
attention
Let
to
me
you.
tweet real quick on a soundboard. It doesn't even work. I didn't do it.
That's weird. Anyway, go to the next
All
one.
right. Well, this is the last question because the final question. Well, actually, no. Anyway, it was the Nene.
The final
last
question is the
was
Nene, huh?
Yeah. So,
Imagine if you had me and Jack. I don't even know what the Nene was.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
all right. So Matt, your turn to go first. Which team or player? You went first last time. Don't.
Favoritism.
You
Favoritism.
did go first.
Yeah, favoritism.
Okay. Which team or player has the most to lose by not being involved in Season 3? And just a couple examples here. Jack listed Prophecy, Optic Nation, Killa's new team, which is not
Which
AR,
now we know is
right,
VVV.
was VVV, Epsilon, VVV, Enigma 6, or Orbit. I mean, I don't think you have to pick one of those 7 teams or players. Just, I guess, something in general.
Can the team and player be 2 different things?
Pick a team and then pick a player, maybe? Or is that too much?
Yeah, no, that's fair, right?
Yeah.
Team and player.
You're first.
Team, I would say Optic Nation. I think this is a kind of like a brand team that's kind of been so up in the air. If they don't qualify for Season 3, I don't even, like, what's the point of them even existing
There
at
isn't.
this point? There really is no point of them existing. I think that's a huge, I mean, no, for that team, for that kind of brand, like, I mean, some of these other ones, like VVV, like, they'll still exist. Like, Epsilon, they'll obviously still exist if they don't qualify. Like, Optic Nation, like, who knows? I mean, they build that team, like, you know, Hector said it, like, to win, to, like, compete. Like, if they can't even get into Season 3 and they had an awful Season 2.
And you have to look at that whole AEW as well.
Right, it's all
been
AEW.
pathetically
It's been
bad.
pathetically bad.
Yeah,
It's been
that-
like embarrassing bad. You have to expect them to not exist. And for an individual player, I would probably say like Aches. You know, people are already on the fence already.
Man.
People are already on the fence already about like, you know, like should we even play with them? And
Not being
Nope.
in the league would be.
right, they didn't have a great UNG Cali. If he's not in the league, I mean, then you look at like what happens like for like events after this. I mean, who's gonna want to play with him then? I mean, he'll be on like he'll be like, you know, who knows who would even
Well-
play with.
I feel like he'd make his way back into the league somehow.
You say that, but
Who the
but
hell's
how
gonna
many?
play with him?
Right, but how many times have we said like?
Same thing with Parasite. Him and Parasite are in a very similar boat in my mind.
It's like
Yeah.
if Parasite, like let's say like Parasite's off TK, like where does he go?
Because no way him and Aches team together again.
But like, no, but I'm saying like who's
no
like, let's
one.
say that somebody like gets into this tournament, like through the tournament, like who's making room for Parasite?
You like on paper you should. It's a smart thing to
Right.
do, but,
But-
you
Exactly.
don't. Like you're just not going to. Anyway,
It's so weird to say that because they're such 2 talented players. But anyway,
So I can't answer Optic Nation, which was the obvious choice.
I think the
so
general answer is Optic Nation. but
There's
I'm
another
gonna
one.
say Prof.
Really? You gonna say Prof?
Hey, I'm gonna say Prof.
That's interesting.
I think as a European organization coming over to North America, they've done really, really well. Obviously not European players, North American players, but still, Europe recognizes the Prophecy brand and it's done really well to be kind of a staple in North America. If they don't get into Season 3, that's like all for nothing kind of a deal. That's how I know a lot of people are going to see it, which is going to be a big shame. Player, I'm going to say Embos. If Embos doesn't get into Season 3, he is basically kind of screwed. Let's be honest. He got dropped off Optic Nation, got the squad back, was very, very happy. He doesn't qualify for Season 3, what's he going to do? Because he's kind of been on that period of, hey, I'm in Optic, but played with different teams. Finally gets the team back and doesn't qualify? Well, that leaves you in a horrible, horrible place.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Enigma 6.
No, I don't think.
No.
So it's like they kind of their hype train kind of runs out.
Hypothetical situation. ON doesn't make it. TK at X Games does kind of well. They don't medal. Let's say they lose in the 3rd place match, right? And
I'd be surprised if they got there.
But
The playoffs are gaming first round. They're immediately in
oh,
the losers.
I
Right?
would just say hypothetically. Yeah.
They pretty much go to Austin in the losers.
This is a hypothetical situation drawn up by a question that Jack Dunlop made. So I'm trying to make sense of it. And you know, not taking shots,
Just
but
spit it out.
say Gunjar does really bad, and Gunjar, you know,
Right.
inconsistent.
Okay.
Yes.
Would,
spit it out.
but they're happy staying with Parasite and Nameless,
They're not happy with that.
They're not.
even with their. Okay, would they go for Bows? You think it'd be Sharp, Bows, Parasite, and Nameless? You think that would ever happen or no?
No.
Did you just suggest?
Parasite, Nameless, and Bows have all teamed together before. They won an event together. They won an event together. No. They won an event together.
Let me finish.
You just gave me the people's
Did you just suggest that TK could possibly become
Unite.
Sharp, Parasite?
Don't look at me. I'm not helping you, dude.
You just honestly sat here and you said with a
Don't
straight
turn your
face.
back to me.
You said with a straight face that TK could hypothetically become Embos, Sharp, Parasite, and Nameless. Are you on drugs?
Hey, it's a hypothetical situation.
Yo, what? That's a very hypothetical situation.
Hypothetically, you're an idiot.
Well, that's hypothetically, so I don't take offense to that. All right, don't call
You
me.
think there's a realistic
No,
chance that could happen?
I said hypothetically, not realistic. These are two different
Yeah,
words.
but how did that even get into your brain?
Jesus.
Well, I was thinking of places that Bows.
You need Jesus.
Well, I was thinking of places that Bows and Ace could go if they don't qualify.
And the first thing that came to your mind was TK.
I could honestly,
Okay.
honestly, if you would have said, oh, if TK bombs out at X Games and ON qualifies, because you see ON dropping Moch and Mir to pick up Parasite and Nameless, and I would have been like, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
See, that's a good thought. I would
Right, that would have been a better thought than your original
I would have never
thought.
had that thought.
And then, like, they probably get Neslo back to TK, and they get Theory back, and they all get rah happy. They lose their first 13 games, and they make another roster move or something like that.
You get rah.
They get happy, yeah. We're back.
Rah.
Let's all be happy. We're back.
Anyway, so
That was a very weird questions.
it's very weird. I mean, sorry.
You just suggested that Embos.
All right. I'm sorry.
Bose is optic. He is optic. I mean, he's going to be
Anyway.
on Optic Nation for long Optic Nation exists.
It's so weird to see how far ON has come since the beginning of AW. You know?
What do you mean?
Wait, how far they've come?
No, I'm
What are
saying
you on about?
like how they've evolved, like how the team has changed, over AW, going from Karma, Proof.
I mean, they basically tried
Bose,
every combination
and
of so many different players, and it just didn't work. Is all that's happened.
Well, I mean, it went from ON trying to be the second best team in the game by having Karma and Teep and Proof and Bose, and then they lost.
Is he trolling me? Did somebody
No, I'm not.
somebody send him in here as a joke?
No, stop! Why are you being so mean to me?
But seriously, is Will in your headset like telling him to say this type of stuff?
That's so mean. What was that? A car crash?
Ben, I got a great idea.
What's that?
After X Games, Optic just drops Crim, picks up Miyagi.
I didn't say that.
I
would
can see
never
it coming.
Yes,
I can see it coming.
happening. It's very realistic.
Optic Gaming gets first. They get in an argument. They go pick up Miyagi.
I can see it happening.
See, Puckett doesn't make fun of me like that.
No, that's definitely gonna happen.
That's because you don't really say stupid stuff to Puckett.
I wash my mouth when I'm with Puckett. I respect Puckett.
Whereas you just come out here and you're like, yo,
Yep.
TK's gonna make the roster change of the year.
I didn't say
Embos
that.
to TK.
I didn't
We're
say that at
bringing
all.
back Unite.
It's
And
not
his
even the
justification.
team.
His justification. They won an event together. They won an event together,
They
which
did.
was 2 years ago.
They did win an event together.
2 years ago. On Black Ops 2.
They beat the best team in Call of Duty history.
Maybe. Oh.
That was your team.
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn it.
Yo, you know what I think should happen? I think the SOAR roster that got second at UMG Dow should come back. I think they should try and play the relegation. Yo, they got second together.
Another Stainville roster?
The Stainville methods.
Realize?
Who was on that?
Heist
Saints
and Heist. No,
Saints. It was like Saints, Heist, Methods, and Stainville. I think they should play relegation. I think Saints, Saints got second with them, so they should leave. Saints should leave Envy because he should leave Envy, right?
All right. Well, I mean, there is a
Saints got second with Sword. He should leave Envy.
There's no other question.
And go back to Soar.
Did we discuss should there be better post-game?
All right, let's talk about if there should be better post-game celebrations. Yes, there should.
I don't want to see that guy jump in the ocean again.
There should be better post-game celebrations. When you win, I want to see you go crazy. I want to see, especially you win an X Games gold medal. I want to see you grab a skateboard, go down the big ab thing, and just celebrate.
I'm gonna ask Saints if he's gonna bring Soar back.
You know what?
If he's gonna bring Soar back.
Oh my God, he's still hung up on this.
I mean, you did say something really stupid.
All right. Well, I also did it in front of.
Hey, why didn't VVV just remake the Vanquish team that won that UMG Dallas event? They won an event.
Dito.
He makes a great point.
That was a terrible point.
No, they won an event. That's the same justification you had.
They were amazing.
With Dito, Fizz.
The best team ever. Who was it?
Fizz and John are still teaming together?
It was Dito.
Fizz, John, and
Is Silly?
no,
Shills?
Shills.
Yeah, Shills.
Shills.
Call up Shills.
I don't know.
Bring it back.
I don't know what Shills is.
Yo, shells. Let's qualify season 3.
Yeah, we got
we won an event.
Yeah.
We won an event.
Remember we won that event?
I will not be here tomorrow.
I miss Shax.
I'm taking a long vacation after my first day. So I think Matt won 3-2.
No,
No,
are you delusional?
The People's Caster!
I get like just crash through the door.
You know what it
scream
is?
through the cast.
He's getting back at me for my impersonation of him that one day on the ESR with the hologram.
Oh, he's my
Man. Yo,
Dude,
I am so hyped for TK to pick up Embos.
TK is not.
What are you doing?
Where's he going? Oh, the Elmo.
He's bringing back.
Oh God.
This hologram me. This is my hologram. We figured out a way to clone myself.
Ah, it's beautiful.
What did I say? I said, I'm the People's Caster.
You did my voiceover?
Oh, did
Yeah.
you not hear it?
I said,
I'll have to clip it out and send it to you. Oh, God, I'm sorry,
I said
Matt.
some things along the line of like, I drink 4 black iced coffees a day.
Do you think it's funny, Mac?
I really want to, like, just haymaker.
Did you think it was funny?
And then I beat Ben in Mortal Kombat.
Pa.
I didn't find it funny.
There's still candy in there?
Yeah, that's definitely a intact pinata.
Yo,
Not
there actually
anymore.
is still candy in there! That's great! I just kind of ripped open your nether region. Just kind of straight. Yo, there's a lot of...
Nether region? Oh, God!
There's a lot of... Now you're a dead pinata. I want the candy. Ooh, super bubble. Would you like a super bubble?
Where is your nether region?
What?
Where is your nether region? Can you
Where
point,
was his nether region?
Can you point on the
Where
diagram?
was
to the nether region?
Where was his nether
I mean,
region?
I believe his nether region was this area. Exhibit A of the rip was the oh yeah, there's still more candy in there, bro. Like, come on. All right, well,
Today's been a great show.
I feel like that was only fitting.
Lots of roster stuff.
Ending with
There's some new Destiny boots for you.
Oh, thank you. What are you doing tonight, Ben?
I am going to be playing GB doubles with a pro player, and I'm going to be getting
What pro player?
Neslo.
Oh, wow.
I am going to be getting. You're in such a roast
What?
move. I love it. I love it when Matt gets
I
like
didn't
this.
say
No, you did. No, you did. I picked up on it. He's going to be teaching
To bet
the
my house
viewers.
is either Neslo or Burns.
He's going to be teaching the viewers some awesome things in Search and Stray dubs. Some S&D tips and tricks.
You guys are pretty good at S&D dubs,
wow.
aren't you?
I'm very good. He's not that good. I'm glad I actually did that.
You're-
No, him.
Oh.
Him.
Oh.
I'm glad I
You're
actually
taking
did
shots
that.
at your partner.
I kind of know. Neslo's a really good player. I was just waiting.
I didn't say anything.
You always have that look. That mischievous little.
I'm just thinking of all the things I can break down once Embos goes to TK and form the old Unite squad.
All right.
I mean, I get the logic. It was just really, really bad.
Okay, I'll take that. That's a nicer way of
It was
saying
a
you're
good
wrong.
idea. You just had all the pieces in the wrong spot.
That was a terrible idea.
No, how can it be a good idea if I didn't have the pieces in the right spot?
Yeah, it was a really bad idea.
Yeah, no, I was trying to save
It was a
you.
terrible idea. Anyway, for now, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, myself and Nez are going to be doing some GB doubles. You guys can try and play against us if you want. And he's going to be teaching you guys some little spots and tricks in Search and Destroy that you guys may not know. See you guys after the break.